Hello everyone. You saw nothing. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'm Stephen Holleran. Welcome back to the channel. So what's going on then? Everything is going on, isn't it? I just wanted to say first, thank you so much for supporting my channel and keeping sharing and liking and messaging me. There's been a lot of people messaging me recently about how best to approach the acting world and how best to do the channel, and I really appreciate the support. One bit of support I got on Twitter, link in the description if you want to follow me, but someone messaged me saying that they are not inspired by what I'm doing, but just like hearing another perspective on the industry, and they said to me without it's just the best way to think about it is that, you know, we all need each other in this world, and his comments are really nice, and it made me feel very much like I'm actually achieving something for a change, which is pretty good. I like that. Now we can't go any further into the video without mentioning the virus. Look, I'm touching my face. Yeah, it's gone to hell this year already, hasn't it? Do you remember when I started this channel not long ago, and I said to myself, let's make 2020 the year of positivity and change, and it's certainly that, isn't it? Yeah, stuff happens. The last video I did, I was very excited. Go away. I was very excited because I was starting to film a short film called Safe from Harm, and I had other films ready to go in the pipeline, but as a lot of actors have found, a lot of the work has now been either shelved or cancelled completely. I'm no exception. Both my films are gone now, which is so gutting, but you've got to put it in perspective. I mean, these things have to be shelved. Everything has to change because of the nature of what we're going through right now in the world, and we're still not there. I'm from the UK, so we're still not quite locked down completely, but we're heading there. As of this moment, we've closed all gyms, pubs and stuff, and as I don't know if you know, but I've been going to the gym since mid-November time, and I've been kept it up. I kept it up right the way through my holiday to Amsterdam, and now I'm forced to not do it anymore. And yeah, you can say do it at home, do it outside, but the whole reason why I took the plunge into the gym is because I couldn't do it at home. I had this problem with separating home life from gym life. It'd be the same difference if I worked from home. I just couldn't partition it. So having that separate place to go, where I go, right, this is where I go to the gym, this is where I work out, this is where I have the pool, the jacuzzi, the steam room when I'm finished and my muscles need to relax. It's so frustrating, but necessary. Now, the joke at the beginning about the tissue, I just do not understand the mentality of people. And I'm not going to try and be negative, but this is something I've got to bring up. Right now, because I work in retail, other than acting, no matter how hard I work to supply essentials and food and what have you, it's not enough. And it's because people panic bought at the beginning, and it's now fed into the national psyche that they need to go to the shop all the time to get the next thing because it's going to start slowing down. and it's tough. So my message to you guys who have panic bought is thank you very much, and stop it. Stop it. Because of that, we're now going towards maybe a proper lockdown where you're not allowed to have the freedoms you did if you didn't take the precautions you did at the beginning. Why are you making this harder than it really needs to be? Why? If everyone followed the rules from the beginning, we wouldn't be heading towards where we are now. But people are stupid, and it's not fair on the elderly and the vulnerable. I haven't even seen my mum now for a month because she obviously got some health issues, but also my grandma, who is nearly 100. We've got to protect the elderly and the vulnerable. Please think of them. Please social distance from each other. Please, just for now, just think of other people, okay? I bet you these kind of people are the ones who virtue signal and go on these Extinction Rebellions and what have you. Don't cut down this, don't do that, and then they're going to go and buy toilet roll. Anyway, it's so frustrating, but I don't want to fall back into depression. All the stuff that I've come to rely on to sort of combat my depression has sort of vanished now, so I need to focus on it. The positives are, despite acting taking a backseat again, I've got a full-time job, safe, contracted. I'm classed as a key worker now. So's my wife. My kids, even though they had the ability to key work, it wouldn't have worked. Because I'm classed as a key worker, they could go to school. It just wouldn't have worked. Because I don't drive, my wife doesn't drive, my rota is in flux. It's just easier to stay at home and homeschool them and stuff. And not to mention if any of us did get the virus, which so far so good, haven't done yet. It's that question, isn't it, of how far to go in self-isolation until you're told not to. So I think we're doing the right thing. I think we're in a good position, and my landlord, who owns this place, is also, very supportive, and hopefully things are okay with her. But one thing I do want to mention before I go is, this doesn't have to be it for a lot of people. We need to pull together, and we need to support each other. So, there's one place that I advertised not long ago called Breathe Beauty Therapy. I did an advert for her. And she's a small business, and she's worked her bum off to get where she is, and it's devastating. If anything ever happened to that business, it devastated me. So one idea I'm floating around the place and I've shared on social media is, don't just stop and not book anything or cancel or whatever, because it will blow over. But when it does blow over, you're going to need the support. And these businesses are going to need to be there. So don't cancel holidays. Don't cancel your appointments. Just move them. Move your appointments to a later date, maybe sometime in summer, when it looks like the peak is no longer there. Buy vouchers, redeemable vouchers, so that you're pumping money into the business in the short term right now, but then it's carried over to a later date, and then continue maybe making these payments once a month while these things are going ahead. Donate any products that you have to small business. Volunteer, so that's volunteer if you can. But make sure you just don't just cut off all links to the people who you've been coming to rely on. Help them, help yourself, help the community, help the elderly. Don't panic buy. Be safe. And from an acting perspective, use this time, if you're going to be locked down for a month or so, use this time to perfect your craft, read more, improvise, There's nothing to say right now anyway. There's nothing to say you can't go to your actor friends' houses and just improvise and have fun. That'll help your mental health well-being. Also, I've still got a couple of scripts to work on, so maybe, working on your characters, it's worth doing. Anyway, I'm going to work in a minute, so I need to go, and don't know what time I'll be finished there, but needs must. At least I've got a job, at least I'm healthy, and my family's safe. Be safe. Keep your hands clean. Don't touch your face. And be kind. Help each other. See you soon.